Well, I would say that first of all, Europe is not a basket case at all. If you look at the macroeconomic KPIs, Europe is much better off than the US. Whether you look at sovereign debt, budget deficit, wealth to GDP ratio, balance of trade, Europe fares much, much better. And paradoxically, and this is not very well known, even a critical country such as Italy has macroeconomic indicators which are significantly better than those of the US. In addition, Europe has a very high level of education, and it has all what it takes to succeed. We just need to streamline things. We need to move towards greater integration, and we have to revive the entrepreneurial spirit that once was well and alive and kicking in Europe, what now is a little bit dormant. When I was discussing the point during the forum, I was actually reflecting upon the ongoing recession in Europe, which is affecting in a rather severe way, in particular, the Euro periphery. And we see that GDP has shrunk since 2007, has never recovered. And people tend to believe that it is related to private consumption. In reality, the drop in GDP is explained mainly by one variable, the dramatic drop in private investment. In the Eurozone, actually, the 27 countries of Europe, on average, it has decreased by 15% since 2008. So if you really want to improve the growth rate of Europe, which I think is a necessity, we have to work mainly to do whatever it takes to increase the level of private investments. And I think that the recipe is fairly simple in principle, as it means making the environment more attractive for private investments. That means pushing structural reforms that will make European markets more competitive, which will increase productivity, and which will therefore be an additional incentive, an important incentive for companies to invest in the Eurozone. The Eurozone remains a very attractive market. Actually, Europe, it is the largest market in the world, is even larger than the US, but we have to revitalize it. So structural reforms, privatizing as much as possible, and reducing the weight of the public sector. These, I think, are the mandatory steps for Europe, at least in a long-term perspective.